What is up, guys? It is Brandon Simeone here, finally, the Monday after Wrestlemania, and I'm here to bring you guys a glorious, glorious review. But right now, to my
To your right.
to my right, I'm fucking tired. To my right is Franklin Hugger.
Just call me Genocide.
Genocide. All right, Genocide.
What's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
Well, last night I watched basically all of WrestleMania by myself because unfortunately the person I was supposed to watch it with was kind of not feeling great, so it kind of sucked. And you watched it with like Iggy, Ace, Johnny.
We had a lit ass time.
I know all of you went to his house.
Yeah, so. It was lit.
That was upsetting.
Mad lit.
Alright, so anyway, we're gonna get started with the kickoff show, which isn't gonna be that long, honestly, because the first thing happened was the 5th annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and it was a Battle Royal. It was long. Only like 1 or 2 people got eliminated at a time. Unfortunately, my picks didn't win, which was the Revival. I really kind of wanted the Revival to win because I think they needed something. Seems like a lot of certain people in that Battle Royal got a good showing, at least. Goldust looks pretty good.
Goldust was pretty fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, he's also still rocking some tributes to his dad, which is cool.
Yes.
Also, apparently, I didn't see the entrances, but apparently, Zack Ryder, he had like an homage to an old wrestler named Warlord.
Had they pushed fucking not Brock. Had they pushed Zack Ryder, that'd have been great.
That would have been interesting. That would have been good.
Awesome.
He got eliminated by his old partner when he was going for like a broski boot thing, which was kind of cool.
Oh, that's gay.
Yeah, but if furthers that thing, because apparently that's still a thing. The finish of the match, I will get into this. The last 3 people in the match were the 2 years prior winners, Mojo Rawley and Baron Corbin, and Woken Matt Hardy. And it seems like Baron Corbin and Mojo Rawley were teaming up on him, and eventually the lights go out, and you hear the familiar womp 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 thing, and Bray Wyatt's in the ring. What do you think of this?
I thought, and I was waiting for you to ask me on it, I legitimately thought that was pretty okay.
Really?
I thought it was okay.
I really thought you would have had a problem with that.
I honestly I'm more pissed of the selection because they should have debuted Brother Nero. I mean, it would make sense to bring back Jeff Hardy.
But it kind of seems like they want him to be a singles guy again.
And from watching tonight's Raw, I can see that. It's very clear in the wind.
Yeah, so now it seems like Bray Wyatt's going to be Matt Hardy's little protege, partner. Kind of seems like they're trying to push that. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed that he didn't look physically different. Like they didn't change up something about him.
I mean,
like costume. I mean, I know it was only a couple of weeks, but maybe make him dye some of his hair a different color.
They could
do something different. I kind of hope he sounds more positive.
No,
or something like maybe he's like.
I hope WWE follows the formula what they did with TNA did with Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero. Hopefully they follow that same formula and it actually comes out better than what Impact did.
Well, I mean,
I'm
hoping. But anyway, with that being said, Matt Hardy won, which is really good.
And finally it made us feel like Vince finally getting the other Hardy brothers something other than an ECW championship.
Also, did you also notice how the kickoff show had more people inside?
Yes.
I think that's something that they figured out from last year, because I know the last couple of years they've had problems with getting people in, ticket things. I think they let people in 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
Which is good because it gives the kickoff show a crowd and they don't feel like they're left out. Yes, I know from researching money-wise they don't make as much, but still it gives them something.
Actually, it doesn't even. That's actually part of the reason why Neville walked out on the WWE as well.
Because money-wise.
No, not even royalties. Not even that. They don't even put the pre-show in the packaging for the DVD.
Yeah, that's right. It's a royalty thing.
Yeah, that's
they don't get royalties from the DVD, which I'm surprised people still buy DVDs of these things.
I mean, the network is a thing.
I know, but some people don't have internet. No?
Eh?
That's
I don't know how the fuck they're watching this then.
You'd be amazed. There's ways to watch this. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, that was pretty good. I'm really happy about that. I knew this was going to be in the pre-show. The one thing I'm mad about that was in the pre-show was the finals to the Cruiserweight tournament to crown the new Cruiserweight champion, the Heart versus the Soul, Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali, with some cool entrances. I'm not going to lie. They kind of did the whole Marvel thing, which was weird. Cedric Alexander came out with black and purple lining, kind of reminiscent of Black Panther. Alright. Mustafa Ali, came out kind of looking like Iron Man with a weird little hand spinny thing, so he couldn't close his hand the entire time. Looking down the entrance. That was kind of cool. This whole match, they looked very, very good, in my opinion. They seemed like they respected each other a lot. At one point in the match, I thought Mustafa Ali turned heel because he had this, like, fire in his eyes, like he wanted to murder him.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end of the match, Cedric kept doing this one move to him. I don't remember what it was called. And he got mad at him. He's like, don't make me do this. Stop. Then finally, of course, he ended with the lumbar check and pinned him. And now Cedric Alexander is the new Cruiserweight champion.
I honestly can understand why this ended up in the pre-show. Solely because what happened in the actual show itself, there was no timing to put that in there.
Yeah, no, there really wasn't. Honestly, there's one match that could have not been in there, and it involves Superman and the dead guy. But we'll get to that eventually.
That match.
Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. I'm gonna try to stay in order from what I can remember. How it went in order, I might get messed up.
I'm just going to say this now. It was cancer.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Anyway, this match is pretty good. Again, they said this is the Alexander era, so we'll see probably on Tuesday nights what's gonna happen to that.
Probably gonna get buried.
I mean, I know.
They don't like what the WWE's problem is, and it's always been this problem. It's not even the color. It's just they don't have any faith in the person that they put the title on.
Especially with the Cruiserweight division.
Yes. How many... TJP could have held the title a lot longer.
Yeah, honestly, he could have. He was very good.
Yes, Brian Kendrick should have picked it up. Which I'm surprised he didn't.
Brian Kendrick did.
Oh, he did?
He did, and then he lost, I think, on the first episode of...
See, that's how forgettable... how memorable it was.
And then, what's his name? Rich Swann had it.
Another one that they could have...
No, they had him... He had it for a little while, and then he defended against Neville. Did he defend against Neville?
Yes.
He did, and Neville kind of turned on. That started Neville's heel run.
Yes. My thing is, the Cruiserweight Championship shouldn't be tossed around like hot potato. It should be...
It hasn't. It's only like, I think, 7
The beginning of it, though, it was like hot potato.
Yeah, but it was with the strongest guys that they had.
I don't like it. I didn't like it, to be honest with you. Hopefully they have faith in this guy.
And hopefully I want a long title reign. Unless it's like somebody...
So far, the only longest one is Neville.
Yeah. Unless it's like someone big comes back or someone big debuts, like a small guy. Like, who's really small? That would be...
Enzo Amore.
No. We're not getting into that. No.
I'll talk about it in my podcast.
We'll talk... Yeah, that's going to be talked about later. Now, let's get to... the inaugural Women's Battle Royal, formerly known as the Fabulous Moolah one. But
no, don't say that name. That bitch is dead.
All right,
Fuck her.
We're not allowed to talk about her.
She set women's wrestling back 10, 30 plus years.
Yeah. All right, anyway, the inaugural Women's Battle Royal. I thought it was really cool. The one thing I really liked about this is how they had women from NXT come in, and they stuck together. They didn't fight each other. They fought off against, everyone else.
The main guys.
The main females, which was really cool. And it showed how strong Peyton Royce is, who I love, and I cannot wait for her to debut. And a bunch of other females from there,
If Peyton Royce is the one who does the Widow's Peak?
No, I don't think so. It's a girl. Remember how, did you watch the short hair one?
The one with, they're both, I know
the iconic duo.
Yeah.
The iconic duo, and,
they're fucking, Australian.
Yeah.
I think it's Peyton Royce who did the Widow's Peak. I don't like her doing the Widow's Peak. She needs to change her finisher.
Alright. Anyway, this was really good. Of course, also another person here, Sonya Deville. She had a representation because, of course, it's been mentioned now constantly that she's the first ever open lesbian superstar, which, alright, I guess you're going to bank on that. She's okay with it. She represented it by wearing, rainbow colors on there, which is kind of cool, empowering, awesome. She got eliminated early on.
That's how much faith Vince McMahon has in lesbians.
I mean, yeah, like shit. The one thing I was upset with, because my pick for this, I'm not being mean, I really didn't care. My pick was Sarah Logan. She lasted to the final 4. I was kind of impressed.
I was hoping Carmella would actually win.
Yeah, no, she got eliminated first.
I would have figured. I mean, she has the Money in the Bank.
And then they kept kind of picking off women one by one. Guest commentary for this was actually...
Don't say Lita.
Not Lita. No. Beth Phoenix and technically Paige.
Technically Paige, okay.
Alright.
Beth Phoenix should have been in that Royal Rumble. That woman's Rumble.
Yeah, because apparently, I don't know how many were in that. There was like probably a little more than 20. There's no way there was 30 in there. Anyway, they kept going. The final 2, parentheses around that, was Bayley and Sasha Banks. Bayley.
Oh, let me guess. They cat fight over the top rope, and
Bayley went to go, or Sasha Banks went to go shake her hand. Bayley grabbed her and pulled her and threw her over the top rope.
Heel turn.
Thinking that she won. Then she looks behind her. Naomi was behind her. Naomi threw over the top rope. She won.
Oh,
you know what's funny? No, I just realized too. She has 2 years in a row. She won at WrestleMania.
Who?
Naomi. She won the SmackDown Women's title last year. And she won this. I guess that was a safe bet to make her the winner.
I mean, I guess. I didn't see any of the pre-shows. I'm sorry. It's all new to me.
Yeah, so
it's all new to me. I'm sorry if I can't react the way I want.
Yeah, so that was a thing. That was alright.
That's pretty good. That's actually pretty. I heard that she did win it. So
that's actually a good thing. That's a safe bet. I mean, I was also guessing if they were going to pick her, they were going to pick... if they want to pick my pick, Sarah Logan, which I'm upset by that because I love her. She's awesome. I was going to say Naomi, Natalya, Tamina, one of the old school veteran women.
Carmella should have won that, to be completely honest.
She already has Miss Money in the Bank. That's more than enough.
Yeah, but she could have won that too. They gave her more than that.
All right. Now, anyway, starting off, which surprised the fuck I made to start it off, was the Intercontinental Triple Threat match between Seth
Rollins,
Finn Balor, and Miz. Finn Balor and The Miz. Mr. New Daddy.
Ow.
The entrances were cool. Seth Rollins paid homage to...
I heard, before we get into the entrances, I heard The Miz pay homage to Naruto.
I think, yeah. I didn't get what the hell that whole thing was.
I heard. I didn't see the entrances, but I heard.
It was like I don't know how to even describe it. But, yeah, they all seemed like they were paying respect to somebody. Seth Rollins paid respects to just the name of it, Game of Thrones. So I think the evil winter guy. I don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. And then that was kind of cool. He had blue contacts on, which was fucking sick looking.
Yeah,
that was fucking sick.
Kept doing that.
Yeah, I mean those are kind of annoying to wear though. I'm not gonna lie. But then The Miz comes out second. He tells The Miz to actually go back. He wants to do it by himself. Cool on him. And then Finn Balor comes out with a group of people. Of course, this is going on the new thing. They're selling a new T-shirt where it's the Battle Club logo, but in rainbow, saying that he supports everyone. Everyone can join the Battle Club, which is okay, good.
I honestly, the WWE dropped the ball with Finn Balor. His whole entire career after NXT, it's been. I
mean, the beginning of it was pretty strong.
The beginning, yeah, they gave him the Universal title,
but he got hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
You can't blame him.
I get that. But the man has yet to retaliate for the title.
Yeah, technically, yeah. He still's never...
He has never re-invoked his rematch clause.
Well, I mean, technically, if you give up a belt, do you really get a rematch clause? That's something that's never really been...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Anyway, this match was really fast-paced, really strong. Of course, you got two very strong wrestlers, and The Miz, who knows how to work with people.
Entertaining. He's a very good entertainer.
Yeah.
He's like The Rock.
Yeah. Better than The Rock, I think. Not promo-wise, but wrestling-wise.
No, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest with you. This is very biased for me. When you look at all these old wrestlers like Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, and Rock, you just realize that they couldn't wrestle for the life of them, but they were the greatest entertainers alive.
Yeah.
I think Miz surpassed them. I honestly think Miz surpassed them. Honest to God.
Because he can actually physically do things in the ring, too.
Well, that too, but it's also because he can really... he's a heel. No heel like him gets cheered the way he gets cheered.
Yeah, he's actually,
everywhere you go, you hear Miz's name and you hear them
he's
cheering.
and that's why WWE has so much faith with him when they do other stuff going outside the WWE. Like, here, we're gonna put you in our movies. Here, we're gonna do this. You can do public appearances. He's the only real heel that does public appearances.
Yeah, and he actually acts like a face.
And he actually, he acts sometimes like an ass to some people, which is great.
Yeah.
But you know, he's honestly, from people who told me, because I've never met him. The only superstar I met that's currently on the roster now was Nia Jax, and she was very nice to me. My friend met The Miz. He said he was the nicest person in the world.
Can I go on record to say this?
What?
I want to plow Nia Jax.
I knew you were gonna say that. All right, we'll get into that too later because
she was hot.
Yeah, she used to be a model. Hey, plus size women are beautiful too.
I gotta do the 5-knuckle shuffle. Later.
Shut up! Gotta edit that out now. Alright, anyway, continue on to this. The match was very strong. There was a lot of things that was very crazy. The Miz did I almost thought it was his skull crush finale off the top rope. It wasn't. It was a bulldog off the top rope, which was still pretty cool. You know, Miz doing something a little different.
Where he hooked the arm and then he just...
No. He just did a bulldog. I thought it was going to be that, but no, it was a bulldog.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool if he did that off top rope, but also I don't see how the hell you would be safe doing that. But either way,
I mean,
there's probably a way.
There's more dangerous wrestling moves out there.
Yeah. I mean, again, I would love to see Miz pull out something crazy, but again, he wouldn't be as, longevity and, little light on if he did stupid, crazy shit.
Yeah.
Which some people knock about his safe wrestling. Even Daniel Bryan has pointed that out. But still, hey, get some work. They trust him. They've given him long range with titles.
I mean, the only time I could see him ever being unsafe was when R-Truth did that suicide dive and he did not catch him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He caught heat for that, but everything else he's been safe about.
Yeah. Anyway, getting back to this, The Miz was on the floor, groveling in pain after doing that. Finn Balor hits the coup de grace. Went to go pin him. Seth Rollins is known with the blackout, known as the curb stop. Then he goes back, turns back around. The Miz is trying to get up. Curb stop to The Miz. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is our new Intercontinental Champion. How do you feel about that?
Okay, so as a wrestling fan or as an entertainer fan?
Both.
Alright, so as a wrestling fan, great. It was phenomenal that Seth Rollins picked up the win.
He's also a Grand Slam champion now.
He's the third one this year? Or the third one? Yeah, third one this year.
Third one this year.
Fucking Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and now Seth Rollins.
So that's cool.
That's pretty cool. As an entertaining fan, I wish it would a lot more to it. I wish it would a lot more spots to it.
Yeah. Personally, I kind of wish The Miz would have held on to it and beat Pedro Morales. I think that's this guy's name. Record of the longest Intercontinental streak, because I know WWE really likes beating streaks like they did with the New Day. But again, I think that people don't want them to do a whole New Day thing because they kind of ended up burying a whole bunch of tag teams while doing that.
No, the New Days were fun. Honestly,
the Dudley Boys, dude.
But the Dudley Boys are old.
Yeah, but you one last time with the
Road
Dudley
Dogs are old.
No, but they didn't really do anything with them.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
They had a whole stint.
Road Dogg and Jesse J.
Yeah, they had a whole stint.
Really?
They had a whole stint.
Are you sure you're not thinking of the Shield when they did that at WrestleMania 30?
No, they had a whole stint. They wrestled. They came back and wrestled. And
I gotta look that up because I don't remember.
They came back. I think it was 2016.
All right, well I gotta look that up. Anyway, hopefully this goes somewhere. I know right now is the Raw after WrestleMania, which I'm not watching currently because I'm doing this, but I have a recording, so we'll see what happens. And he has an app that he can watch that stuff on. Yeah. But we're not going to do that on here because I can get, seriously, sued. And
copyright infringement.
That's a thing. Anyway, the next match I remember happening was Charlotte Flair versus Asuka.
Oh my god. Way to bury Japanese wrestling.
Again, alright, so I said saying that. Spoiler alert.
Oh my god.
Charlotte Flair won. Of course, she had an elaborate entrance, which usually people realize when you have an elaborate entrance, you don't normally win.
Triple H for a prime example.
Yeah. Which Get into that later.
Get into that later, yeah.
But yeah, when you have an elaborate entrance, you don't normally win. She didn't. Asuka didn't, which I'm amazed. I wish they would have done something a little. I wish they gave her a different face mask. You know, you're in freaking New Orleans with the Mardi Gras mask. You could have fucking made it better than just make her have like sparkles all over her.
She could have put like, I don't know, like the Mardi Gras beads around the thing.
Maybe. But anyway, you know, Asuka, of course, an amazing wrestler in my opinion. Very good. You know, she's had this very long streak. I think it's almost 900 days, 940 days at the time of, you know, WrestleMania. And, you know, Charlotte Flair also, again, very good wrestler, even though she hasn't been wrestling for that long. Which, you know, you gotta give her props on that. So, anyway, they have a match. I know they did one thing. She did a moonsault, and she...
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, her moonsaults are terrifying.
Oh my
Almost
God.
on the verge. Well, I mean, at least she gets an arc.
No.
Not like Lita.
No, fuck that.
Lita's moonsaults are terrifying.
Lita's moonsaults are perfectly fine.
No, they're not. They're close to her fucking snapping her neck off.
No. The Royal Rumble, yes, I will give that. It wasn't as decent as her former ones. She almost did snap her neck, but that's illusion. I have anxiety when this bitch gets on the top rope and does a moonsault. The last time she did a moonsault, I think it was against Nia Jax, and Nia Jax missed the catching, and she landed and concussed herself.
Yeah, well, that's not on her fault. That's on Nia Jax.
Yes, but still, don't do it. It's not necessary.
It's her thing. Let's leave her alone. Hey, at least, just a quick thing. I know I'm getting off topic. Originally, when they did the Hell in a Cell match, she wanted to do it off the top of the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, I don't put it past her. I really don't.
Praise God, there was actually someone with Sandy there, not Vince McMahon, saying no, just no.
Fucking moonsaulting off of a... I mean, I would have popped for it.
Yeah, but again, we would have been like, all right, Ric Flair, yeah, guess what? Your daughter's dead.
I mean, she performed the moonsault perfectly
But
well.
off of something that's 20 feet, that's kind of hard, especially you're jumping backwards, too.
All right,
you're not seeing where you're going.
What she got to do is, right, she got to jump, right? Jump back. Don't flip yet. And then when she gets halfway around the cell,
start flipping.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a lot of control.
A lot of effort.
A lot of control, a lot of effort. But anyway, you know, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I kind of fell asleep at this time, but I did look up the ending. I did watch the ending.
Oh, you're just one of those people.
You
should have watched the match then.
I did. I rewatched it. I watched the ending.
You watched everything or just the ending?
I watched up to where I fell asleep.
Okay.
So I watched that part. The ending had her, had Charlotte Flair do a moonsault, then Asuka first get to like a leg lock, something like that, and then she turned over, did the figure eight. I think that's what she calls it when she puts her hands up.
Yes.
And then Asuka tapped out. At the end of this, Asuka says, "You were ready for Asuka," shakes her hand, hugs her, has an empowering thing. That's great. That's good.
Fuck no.
Right.
No, they should have turned Asuka heel. They dropped the ball on that.
Continuing this also, as this was happening, because the whole time also, let me put that now, John Cena was in the crowd. John Cena gets word from a ref that something's going on. You just see him jump over the barricade and run past the fucking ring and run up the ramp. That was kind of funny. So anyway, I mean, there could have been another way for him to get backstage, but whatever. He had to have his moment. Anyway, after this...
Great way to bury female wrestling, John.
Way to go, John, taking the thing away from that. After this, I get really fuzzy on what was next. I think it was the Fatal 4-Way for the United States title. I may be wrong, which...
Rusev's Day did not conquer all.
Alright, the Fatal 4-Way consisted of Jinder Mahal, Bobby Roode, Randy Orton as the champion, and of course my boy Rusev Machka.
Rusev should have never been in part of that fucking match.
They put him in it.
They should have never put him in that match. He should have been in the pre-show.
They were going to put him in the outside. It gave him his moment. He had a very loud pop for that. The entire arena was chanting Rusev.
It would have been better for him to be in the Battle Royal.
Also, then would you have let him win it?
Yes.
Right.
I would honestly let him win that than be in the United States Championship match and get buried.
Alright. I see where you're going with that. Would you have pushed him to go towards any other titles, like, you know, the WWE title?
Like major title?
Yeah.
Yes. Transfer him to Raw, jump to Raw, pop for Raw, Universal Championship.
Because, yeah, honestly, I think, I honestly thought, because if you look in the past, that Rusev has not really won in WWE at WrestleMania. I kind of thought
they try to bury this guy.
I honestly thought they have faith in him though. They give him the U.S. title a lot.
Little to no faith.
Yeah. So I thought especially with this whole Rusev thing, he's been selling very well with it. I doubt that they thought this was going to get him over.
No, they did. They didn't think that was going to get him over. They literally thought. They sat there, and I heard reports about it. They only bought like 100. They only made 100 T-shirts.
Yeah.
They on the WWE Network went like that within 1 hour. I was like, what?
I have one. I bought one.
Yeah.
And I have a calendar too, so I support Rusev Day every day. Anyway, also the one thing I just I realized too was during the Battle Royal, Aiden English was in it. He got eliminated first. He comes out for this thing. His head shaved. He shaved his head.
For the occasion.
Well, I don't know why. Maybe there's like some artistry behind it. I don't know. It gives him something to do, especially being Rusev's announcer, I guess, technically. So
they need to find something. Yeah.
I honestly thought, because at one point they put him in a tag team match. I honestly thought they were going to be tag team champions.
Yeah, no, see, honestly, they need to do something with Aiden English. He's a lot better than what he is now.
Yeah.
Oh. But
anyway, unfortunately, Rusev did not win. Actually, Rusev got pinned and Jinder Mahal won.
Buried. Perfect way to bury somebody.
Honestly, I wouldn't have chose Bobby Roode to do it, but I would have chose Randy Orton. He would have been the perfect guy to fucking pin.
I don't say Randy solely because
he's been over more than enough time.
No, not over that. Not the fact that he's over. So
you pick Bobby Roode to be pinned?
Bobby Roode or Jinder Mahal. Maybe the only reason why I don't say Rusev is because Bobby Roode, Randy Orton, and Jinder build this story where it's a triple threat for the title. Rusev just got inserted.
Yeah,
because he bitched.
Not really. He kind of helped him. He helped Jinder Mahal win a tag match.
He went on Twitter though and said, "I don't have a WrestleMania opponent." That's what made him do.
Well, look what John Cena did.
All right, we'll get to that. We'll talk about that later.
Anyway, but look.
To be honest with you, that was a poor way of doing things.
Yeah,
they should have buried Randy Orton because Randy Orton is a veteran. Eat a pin.
Yeah, he could eat a pin, and he would still be fine.
Been fine.
Yeah. I know all of them have new shirts now, I think.
Huh?
I know all 4 of them got new shirts for this occasion.
Oh, yeah.
They all made new shirts.
I think that's like the year for debut. That's the month.
The month they get just to make the network sell more. Because they had like a 30. Ironically, they had a 34% off. Haha. Discount online for most of their stuff. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, next after this, I kind of confused. I don't know if it's the Ronda Rousey match or the tag team title match.
Ronda Rousey.
All right, the Ronda Rousey match. I didn't watch Triple H's entrance.
My God.
Because of course, it's just with the trikes. I know that, right?
There was a whole bunch of trikes. What they should have done last year. They should have done what they did last year. This year,
the same trike thing with
So Stephanie McMahon and Triple H came out in 2 separate trike bikes.
Oh, she had her own. All right.
Yeah.
Still good. All right.
So what they should have done was this year they should have done for last year, and last year they should have done for this year. Yeah. It would have made more sense.
All right. Anyway, Kurt Angle came out first.
Generic ass fucking
entrance. I mean,
it wasn't no. I was like.
It was kind of cool. His new shit looks cool.
Yeah, I was hoping though
for something.
Yeah, but like a bunch of little hymns, fucking medals, yes, or something. Yeah.
Then Ronda Rousey coming out.
Oh my God, she got the biggest pop.
Yeah, very big.
Very big.
She, came out with the kilt, with his jacket. Moralizing the late great Hot Rod Roddy Piper. Really cool. I would have loved to see her do some of his moves.
You know who was rumored to walk her down the aisle? Conor McGregor.
That was a heavy rumor, but yeah, right now he's stuck in some legal shit, which I ain't getting into.
3 counts of felony charges, boy.
Well, alright. So the match starts up. Very good, Triple H. Kurt Angle, of course, 2 old guys who honestly I
felt like Triple H.
I honestly don't think either of them should still wrestle.
No. I feel like Triple H
needs to stop.
Needs to completely stop. Kurt Angle,
he can probably have 1 or 2 more WrestleManias. 1 or 2.
Not WrestleManias.
Or 1 or 2 more big matches.
Big match. There you go. Triple H, on the other hand, needs to stop.
He always has to be put into WrestleMania, which I get it. Look, years ago you even said that you want to transition from wrestling to business. You're doing very well with the business aspect. You're still good in the ring. 50-50.
Not really.
Was he ever really that good in the ring?
I mean,
Huh?
Attitude Era,
Yeah.
up until Ruthless Aggression, and a little bit beyond that, yes.
All right. Anyway,
this now, Triple H now, you should. Oh man, go into the match. Let's talk about.
Anyway, the match they start. It's with those two. Stephanie McMahon really wants to get into this. All right, guys. What happened next was the Ronda Rousey match, and surprisingly enough, it was actually good.
To be honest with you, it was bad on Triple H and Kurt Angle's behalf.
On
more Triple H though.
Yeah, Kurt Angle at least tried.
I think Triple H actually popped his knee out, and he actually got hurt.
I wouldn't be surprised. The man's 50.
The man is not that old.
He's 50.
He's really that old?
He's 50.
Jesus Christ.
He's 50.
Why did I think he was like 40? The way he carries himself.
I mean, look at Vince McMahon. He's 70. He's fucking...
That man is jacked like up in the ox. That
it's terrifying.
Steroids, man.
Oh, tons of steroids. Anyway.
But Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
When Ronda Rousey stepped in the ring with Stephanie McMahon, I can tell you this much. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
She did some stuff which honestly you couldn't actually think that she...
No, I give her credit for the UFC stuff. I give her credit for throwing that all that in there.
Not even that. Like, she did some actual wrestling moves too.
No, I give her credit for that. The problem with it was when she tossed Stephanie McMahon up, and it's not on Ronda Rousey's fault. It's not Ronda Rousey's fault. It's Stephanie McMahon's fault. She didn't trust Ronda Rousey enough.
But then again, you should have made it somebody else, not Stephanie McMahon, but then again, it wouldn't make sense. But again, also, funnily enough, this was Stephanie McMahon's first WrestleMania match.
Was it?
Yeah. No, this was her first ever WrestleMania match.
So wait, that match that she had against her father wasn't a WrestleMania moment?
No, that wasn't on WrestleMania.
Fuck.
This was her first WrestleMania debut along with Ronda Rousey's. And honestly, at one point, this was actually shocked me. They actually let intergender match happened. Like, Ronda Rousey beat the shit out of Triple H.
Did you notice Linda McMahon was in the crowd?
Yeah.
She was front row and she was watching all of that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she shook her head in disbelief and disarray.
Yeah. That was actually a shocking part. That they actually let Ronda Rousey touch Triple H.
No, the women are allowed to touch the men.
No, but then also
it's just
Kurt Angle ankle locked Stephanie McMahon.
That I was so concerned about. I was like, he's gonna catch a massive amount of heat.
And then I think that's when she did the Hurricane Rana on Triple H.
Yeah,
that was really good.
When he went for the pedigree on her.
Yeah, she got out of it, jumped up. I was actually very impressed on that. She running the ball.
I kind of figured she had it in her. I kind of figured.
Kind of hoping this, and of course, at the end, the whole story about this match too was Ronda Rousey trying to get the armbar on Stephanie. She, of course, clenching her hands very tightly. Whatever.
That was not. I want to say the proper word for it. That wasn't a work. That was actually a shoot.
Yeah, no, that she actually did fuck up something in her arm.
Yeah.
Supposedly. I don't know, because before I came out here, my mom was actually watching Raw. For some reason. My mom and my dad were watching Raw. She actually asked me, because, spoiler alerts for Raw, real quick. She came out, she was kind of had her arm in like a sling, something like that. And, my mom actually asked me, like, did she actually hit her arm? Like, I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Acting's a thing.
That's very true. And, every time WrestleMania comes around and Stephanie McMahon gets involved with anything, she gets hurt, she's out for like 6 months.
Yeah.
So,
but anyway, I thought this was pretty good.
Besides the fact that Stephanie McMahon might or might not have broken her whole entire arm.
Oh no, not even broken, just tore a ligament. You can break an arm with an armbar, but again, it takes a lot more wrenching.
The way she wrenched it,
she didn't wrench it that much.
It looked like she pulled it out the socket.
Yeah, but that doesn't break anything. That just tears ligaments.
Popped out the socket, possibly broken it. I don't know.
Nah.
Shit.
Anyway.
But Dana White was also in the crowd.
Dana White was there too, watching his two golden childs, him and Brock Lesnar. We'll get into that. Got problems with that. Anyway, I'm really proud of Ronda Rousey. Hopefully this sparks a brand new career for her. again, my co-host here, Genocide, believes that she should have a more of a Brock Lesnar-esque route.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind it, but I think she needs to appear a little bit more than Brock Lesnar. A little bit.
No,
just slightly, a couple more things. Because I think she actually enjoys doing this.
No, she does. I think she needs to step away from promos.
Oh yeah, no, just attack people.
Yeah, like
maybe
have Paul Heyman do it.
I don't think she should have a mouthpiece. Period.
No,
just attack people.
No, that's you don't want to sign her, and you're complaining about her being a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but then
you're doing the same thing that Brock Lesnar does.
No, but then again, Brock Lesnar has a mouthpiece. She should.
She needs a mouthpiece.
Maybe she could talk once in a while because honestly, her voice is actually not that bad.
It's not the voice that's the problem.
It's her promo stuff.
It's the way she delivers the promo.
Maybe she just needs a little more training.
That's what I'm saying. Have a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Until she gets that learning.
If you know what'd be funny, if she does get Paul Heyman, but at some point she turns on him. He's like, I don't need you no more. Armbar.
That'd be great.
But then again, also, do you really want him taking Paul Heyman's ult?
Anybody who's a Paul Heyman guy usually gets screwed the fuck out.
Yeah. Anyway.
Continuing.
Anyway, we'll continue on to this match, which I think, this match.
The tag team match.
The SmackDown tag team title match between the Usos, the New Day, you don't like this, and the Bludgeon Brothers.
I had high anxiety watching the Bludgeon Brothers. This was the first time I ever watched them.
Yeah.
And I had really bad
anxiety. I thought they were bad, or? No,
it was more the lines of I thought they were gonna kill somebody.
Oh yeah, no, they're basically taking what War Machine and Authors of Pain does. Because basically that's what they are. They're like a War Machine, Authors of Pain thing.
Just bring them back as the Wyatts.
I mean, I would have liked Luke Harper as a singles competitor because he was actually good.
See, even that, or make them the Wyatt again,
or make them just a normal tag team from the Bayou. You don't even have to make them the Wyatts.
You don't have to, but the Wyatts is what made them famous. The Bludgeon Brothers, I had very high anxiety watching. Match.
That was kind of cool. One thing I want to talk about before we get into the match was the New Day. No, before that, the New Day came out with pancake people, little people. I'm gonna say little people.
It wasn't bad. I liked it.
I thought it was funny. The one comment that Corey Graves made, that one guy has a neck tag. That one guy has a neck tag too. And then Michael Cole goes, "Hey, that's a mini you."
Ah, that's hilarious.
And then they walk in the ring, and then on the other side they were doing the worm. One guy looked like he almost busted his head.
No, he did the worm into a handstand. That is impressive as hell.
Yeah, honestly, and also in that weird bulky costume. That was very impressive. Anyway, the match starts. Xavier Woods isn't in this match, but again, it's a triple threat tag team match. Anything really goes. And of course, the Bludgeon Brothers attack him.
They attacked everybody.
And also, you don't know about this, but I think it was Fastlane. The Bludgeon Brothers actually hurt Xavier Woods.
No, I know that. Yeah. I saw the preview for
I watched the match. Anyway, I knew that I didn't want the Bludgeon Brothers to win. I kind of wanted the Usos to retain.
No.
But just not to pin the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yo, did you see that ever-long super kick?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. That reminded me when Shawn Michaels had to hop, skip, and jump from one side of the ring to the other. Yeah. That shit was hilarious. Yo, the Usos needs to do that more. That was hilarious.
The Usos are very good.
They're really good.
And this is apparently their first WrestleMania match. That wasn't the pre-show.
Oh, yeah. And they got buried. Well, not them. Who ate the pin?
I think it was Kofi.
I think it was Kofi who ate the pin. So, there is also a rumor going around. The New Day might be splitting up.
Finally.
No, I don't think... I really, honestly, keep them around.
I mean, it's good, but personally, I think they need to split up. I think they would
say that.
I think they would work good as singles competitors.
No.
Especially Kofi. Kofi would be safe 50-50 on Xavier Woods and 50-50 on Big E.
Big E would have saved. Big E and Kofi would be saved. It's Xavier Woods.
Yeah. I mean, but he's a really good mouthpiece.
Really great.
And he's done a lot for the WWE in general.
Honestly, I'm hoping that they don't split them up. Or if you're going to split them up,
you gotta
have Xavier would be like Seth Rollins of the Shield and be a heel.
Yeah. Or Kofi Kingston.
No, not Kofi.
You know what? I think Kofi Kingston deserves a WWE title run.
He does, but not as a heel.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, somebody said that they should use the Freebird rule to have one title, so they can get a singles title. That'd be interesting.
You technically can't do that.
Yeah, technically, but
You
they can manipulate rules, I guess. It's wrestling, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. Anyway, am I happy the Bludgeon Brothers won? Yes. Am I kind of disappointed? How? What are they going to do with them now? I don't know. Who's going to take the belt off them? Probably the Authors of Pain.
I highly doubt that.
Well, they're rumored to be moving up, so as far as we know, they are not on Raw yet.
You're talking about the ones that look like twins and they're like fucking like.
They're Samoans. The big guys from NXT.
They look like Usher in the face ass. Yeah.
No, you're thinking of the other guys. There's another team. There's two big dudes who get carried around by Paul Elgrig.
Oh, okay.
Those two guys, yeah.
Okay.
I think that would be the only two guys that would beat them. Either that or they're bringing up War Machine. They're just not telling us. But
I was about to say
from rumor, War Machine's going through NXT, which is good. So it's whatever. Next match, was it a singles match?
It was the Universal Championship match.
No, was it? No,
it wasn't. Kevin Dunn, you done fucked up.
All right, was it this match first or was it the other one?
No, it was the WWE Championship.
All right, so it was the WWE Championship
Kevin
match.
Dunn, you done fucked up.
Yeah, apparently there was a botch where it was like.
Not apparently, it was. He botched the fucking
Hero Universal title nameplate thing for AJ Styles. But let's get into the first entrance. And I predicted this! Shinsuke Nakamura technically had an orchestra.
I wanted strippers. I mean, Ace said it too, but it's the WWE.
Yeah. But that was still cool. Come on. You had freaking Alice Cooper's guitarist lead the way with, like, I think about...
What happened to that black guy that did the violin? I liked him.
He was in New York. He's a New York guy.
I like him.
Yeah, I think they should have brought him into this too. They had a bunch of guys and girls with violins, and they had a bunch of guys on drums. And he came out looking awesome. That gear is sick.
Next year, strippers. Just saying, strippers.
I mean, they did that in
New Japan.
New Japan, yeah. But out there, things are a lot more lenient.
I'm just saying.
I know. Anyway, also, this is apparently the biggest crowd he's ever performed in front of.
That's pretty good.
Because in the Tokyo Dome, they can only fit, I think, like 50,000.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And he did AJ Styles came out, didn't really have anything
he kept
special.
Kept I like the light show that he got, though. Yeah. It was nice.
Yeah, the light show. That appeared a couple times, actually. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
The light shows were pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to lie. The effects for WWE this year is pretty cool. Not that much pyro. Not that much pyro.
They don't believe in pyro anymore.
No, I mean, they do now for the big shit.
They're trying to get rid of them completely.
Yeah. But I mean, also, it's an indoor arena, too. You can't really do that much pyro.
Who was the only one that got no, not John. No.
A lot of people actually did. A couple of people.
We actually did miss a spot.
What?
We forgot the John Cena and Undertaker match.
We'll get to that.
We'll get
to that after this, because even though it happened beforehand.
We have so much biased opinions about this.
Yeah. Anyway, this match was beautiful. I honestly liked it. It was very technical. Of course, these two men have...
No, Shinsuke played around a little bit.
I think that's his thing. That really is always been his thing.
But wait. Hold on. You gave shit for Kenny Omega to do it. But when Shinsuke Nakamura does it...
He is not the king of strong style!
It doesn't fucking matter! He joked around in this match, and you gave Kenny Omega for shit.
My whole thing...
But you don't give Shinsuke shit for it.
I give him shit for what happens at the end of it. Let's just get to this match. Very good, of course. The whole thing was knee to face, pad to...
Knee trigger! I was surprised nobody called it out. Just saying.
Then... Alright, let's get to the end. The end, Shinsuke Nakamura, of course, at one point during the match, hurts his knee. Work, I think. I don't know.
That was a work. That was definitely.
But that was kind of cool, though. Anyway, these two guys could put on a hell of a show together. I'm pretty sure a couple of those hits landed.
No, they fight like New Japan. Like, if you ever face...
I know for a fact that AJ Styles, whenever he's in a match with somebody, he's with Chris Jericho, Shane McMahon, they've actually did fucking hit him. Because he honestly wants it. He wants to physically get hurt. Because he likes it.
That's the training that you get. There's mad discipline to it.
Anyway...
They did bust each other up, though.
Anyway, Shinsuke Nakamura goes for, King Sasha. Great counter by AJ Styles. Goes into Styles class. 1, 2, 3. I kind of predicted this was going to happen.
I knew that was going to happen.
But again, of course, I love Shinsuke Nakamura. I still pick Shinsuke to win. Still mad that they call him the Rock Star, but whatever. Anyway,
2 Japanese wrestlers. I want to throw this out there before we go into it. Won the Royal Rumble.
And then lost.
And then go to the main event to lose. Go to the main show to lose.
I mean, I guess it's going to lead to more of a story thing. It's not always about the prize. It's about the chase. A lot of wrestlers like the chase.
I highly doubt Asuka's going to get another title at SmackDown. I highly doubt it.
She's probably going to SmackDown.
I wouldn't put it past her, but I highly doubt it.
Anyway, there's this whole thing where Shinsuke went to go hand AJ Styles the belt back. He's on his knee. Whoppa! In between the legs. Shinsuke Nakamura turned heel at WrestleMania. I did see that coming. I will give WWE credit. I didn't see that coming. Did you see that coming?
I knew somebody was going to turn heel. I was waiting for somebody to trigger the heel moment. I knew what was going to happen.
Did you think it was going to be him or AJ?
I was hoping more AJ because it's in his nature. But round of a fucking applause.
And he got booed. Big time. And then afterwards, he beat the shit out of him. I'm wondering how they're going to do this.
This is going to be phenomenal.
Do you think he should have a title run as a heel?
Yes.
You think he's going to
solely because of what he did in New Japan when he was a heel.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. Apparently, from what I heard, I haven't really done the research on it. He was very good as a heel in New Japan.
Way better than a face as a heel. Oh my god.
Anyway, that was really, really surprising. That was actually the only surprise.
Surprising? That was predictable.
I did not predict it.
I just thought it was going to be AJ Styles, not fucking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. One second. Hello. No, I'm just hanging out right now. I'll be home in a little bit, right? I'll try to, alright? Bye. Alright. Alright. Alright, bye. Okay, bye. Alright, bye. Sorry about that. Phone call. People. Anyway. Again, I give WWE props. They did something surprising.
That wasn't surprising. That was predictable. I just didn't know.
You didn't think it was Shinsuke, though?
I didn't think it was Shinsuke. I knew it was going to be a heel turn. I didn't think it was just should be Shinsuke, though.
Alright. Anyway, we'll get on to the match that we missed, which was...
Undertaker came fucking back!
We'll get to that. We'll start off with John Cena coming out, doing something in the ring. Elias comes out, of course.
No. John Cena came running down that fucking ramp. And his jeans, his jorts, hilarious.
He was so
happy.
My
God.
He was so happy. Anyway.
He was hyped.
He was hyped. Like all of us were going to try to be. Anyway, Elias comes out, of course, has to do something with Elias.
No. You're not telling the story right. Alright, let me tell the story.
Alright,
let me tell the story.
You take over.
John fucking Cena ran down that ramp like it was nobody's business. Got hyped for the match, right? Lights go out. Boom. I was laughing about it because I was like, yo, y'all be pissed if it was Bray Wyatt. Y'all be pissed.
Would have made more sense, honestly.
It would have made more sense. It would have been hilarious, too.
Yeah.
Fucking Elias walks down the ramp, and his promo walking down that ramp was fucking great. He was like, I don't know who that guy you thought you were going to face, but obviously I'm apparently better than that guy you were supposed to face.
Yep.
John Cena got upset, got out the ring, walked to the crowds, got back in the seat, sat the fuck down. Elias
started singing.
I hate his guitar work because it was really bad.
He's getting a lot better than he used to be.
No, I don't.
He actually is learning.
Like before, all right. Maybe it's because of the tapings or the TV show. Every time I watch him on Raw, or the times that I watch him on Raw, he was strummed the guitar great. This time, it sounded like it was really off key.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I did know some things, but some things he did were pretty decent.
Yeah.
Anyway, get on to this.
So, start singing a song and teasing John Cena. John Cena got so upset, ran back in the ring.
5-knuckle shuffle.
Gave him the... Yes, 5-knuckle shuffle.
Then attitude adjustment.
And the FU. I'm going to call it the FU because I don't like the attitude adjustment. That's just gay.
Anyway, he did that stuff.
Nope. Got out the ring.
Got out the ring. There's a little posting. Started walking up the ramp. Lights go out. We see the jacket and hat last year's WrestleMania, which was at Access as well, in the middle of the ring. Lightning strikes it. It catches on fire. Lights go out. Dong. Dong.
Do you really have to do that?
Dong. It's part of his thing. Undertaker returns for, honestly, his worst match he ever had.
I don't think it wasn't the worst match.
I honestly think that match to do with that guy in that full body suit was better.
No, that match was not bad. You mean you're talking about the Drake Gonzalez?
Yeah.
The Giant Gonzalez or whatever the fuck his name was? That match was the worst match Undertaker ever had.
This was worse.
No, it was not.
Getting on to this, number one, I didn't want this man to come back, period. And
no,
if he did,
needed to come back.
I wanted him to challenge him. It would have been, you know how much hype that would have built for next year's WrestleMania if they just challenged him?
No. I heard there was a rumor that John Cena did put up his career for the WWE. I highly doubt it.
But they would have been better if Undertaker came back. I'm willing to put everything on the line to challenge you for your career and my career at next year's WrestleMania. Make that the main event. Build towards it. Every big pay-per-view, have one of them cut a promo.
No.
How great that would have been. That's how you actually book something properly, WWE. No, let's just pay this old fucker who's been working out, who's been keeping back in shape because he feels better. Let's give him money. Let's give him like, what, $10 million? I don't know how much. Let's give him a lot of money. Come back, bury John Cena. And I'm sure John Cena was perfectly fine with that, but honestly, you expect more from those two. Did you not expect a little more from this match?
I'm going to give you my opinion on it, because that's your opinion. I feel like you're wrong about it. They don't need to have this big monstrosity of a thing.
No, I'm not saying a big monstrosity, but not 3 minutes.
Let me finish. The match, The Undertaker looked fucking great. He looked and
he used every big move he did. Big boot, old school.
Hell no. Fuck that. I'm not talking about the move set. The way this man moved.
He looks healthy.
He looked better than healthy. He wrestled back in 2006.
Even before that.
I wouldn't say that.
No. When he was younger, he was a lot more quicker.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know.
I liked him now.
What do you think?
With the hip replacement done.
What do you think that means now? You think he's going to come back?
He's going to come back full time, of course.
Not full time.
Yes.
Part time.
He needs to come back full time.
That's going to be impossible.
We need The Undertaker here.
Yeah, until they find a replacement.
The reason why, and I'm the only thing I was pissed about the match, not only the timing, I'm pissed about that big boot.
Yeah, people said that wasn't.
That was so unprofessional from John. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I mean, John Cena, he's a great worker. I'm not shitting on John Cena's work. I shit on his character, but not his work.
Yeah, he actually can.
He can wrestle. He can wrestle. He can do moves. That was the worst I've ever seen. One of the worst.
Anyway, apparently Undertaker has a new power now. He's able to see John Cena.
I won't mention that. This man!
Okay, so Undertaker takes one bump in this whole entire thing where he goes down, and John Cena goes through the final shuffle. He comes back, he goes up, goes to hop on the ropes. Undertaker pops up. As he was running back, he falls to the floor.
That was hilarious.
That was funny. He cuts up. I think he chokeslams him and then tombstones him.
Yeah, something like that.
Then he pins him. 1, 2, 3. Rest in peace, John Cena.
Undertaker looked like he was pissed.
Undertaker doesn't look like he didn't want to do this.
No, he looked like he was pissed.
But I feel like he wanted this to be longer or something different.
No, I think he was pissed off because it's not the fact that they returned him. It's like, really? John Cena? There's no build to this? Just John fucking Cena? Yeah.
That's why I was saying maybe they could have done the other thing. Like I said, would have given it build. It would have given Undertaker a lot more time to maybe polish up some things. Hell, maybe give Undertaker a couple new moves to try out.
I mean, WrestleMania this year was really long, and I think some of the matches did go over a little bit too long.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, look, if they want to bring back The Undertaker, fine. Just for the love of God, don't make him do anything crazy and stupid.
No, make him do crazy shit and stupid shit. Bring back the American Badass.
That would have made more sense.
The only reason why they don't bring it back is because Vince McMahon hates that gimmick.
Yeah, I know.
One of the haters.
I feel like that was just more of like Undertaker being himself.
Yeah.
That was not even Undertaker. That was more Calloway.
Yep, that's what he didn't want.
Yeah. And of course, I doubt that they would have the money to get Limp Bizkit back. They'd probably use his other American Badass song, which was Kid Rock.
No, not Kid Rock.
His first song was Kid Rock's song.
No, the other one. You're Gonna Pay. That's the one they're gonna go
and
with.
Then it was Kid Rock.
No, Kid Rock came first.
Yeah.
Then Limp Bizkit. Then You're Gonna Pay.
Yeah, that was his heel when he was the...
Yeah.
Big
That's
fat.
what the one they're gonna return with.
Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, what happened next?
After that,
was the Raw? I think the Raw Women's Championship was somewhere in between those.
Oh
two.
yeah,
Raw Women's Championship match. Again,
Nia Jax, sexy ass girl, bring that ass here.
All right. So Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. This I kind of have problems with because they kind of did the whole Mean Girls thing with it, where it was like making fun of. But again, you're in a modern day age where you guys don't allow bullying. You guys do a whole be a star thing.
So what the fuck is a heel supposed to do?
But does that go against body shaming?
There's a reason why they're a heel.
Body shaming, really?
Yes, body shame.
All right. But I like the message they were trying to put out with Nia Jax, where anybody could win this. Anybody could be empowered and strong, which is good. I guess that's a good thing. Alexa Bliss, of course, this is David versus Goliath. Honestly, realistically, she was not going to win. Of course, the first thing Nia Jax does is lay out Mickie James.
That shit was hilarious.
That was good.
I thought she almost broke her leg with the Samoan drop. And
then at one point, the one part I find funny was at one point when Nia Jax screams at Alexa Bliss, she screams back in terror. And then, of course, it's a typical beating the shit out of the other person. I don't think Nia Jax bumped that much.
No, she didn't bump at all.
Yeah. Really. Of course, it finishes up with... Of course she did. I think it finished up with a Samoan drop from the second rope. That shit
was so devastating. I myself, usually I would kick out or some shit like that. I wouldn't even kick out. I'd be like, yo.
Because that just looked like it hurt.
I'm like, yo, I'd eat that pin.
1, 2, 3. Nia Jax is our new Raw Women's Championship. I have a strange feeling that Carmella's going to cash in on her.
No, I thought it was going to be on, to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be Charlotte. I'm surprised she didn't cash in at all.
Yeah, well, I guess they don't want to retread on,
That Seth Rollins move, that was a really dick move, and it was hilarious, and it was perfect.
Yeah, but I don't think
the same thing with Carmella.
But then again, people will just say, oh, you're just copying the males.
No, it could have been different. Could have been different. Could have been different. Now, let's talk about the Raw Tag Team Championship match.
Or do you want to talk about the other tag team match that was on SmackDown?
No, we already did that one.
No, the other one.
What other one? There was another one?
Daniel.
Oh.
Which one do you want to do first? The Raw one?
Let's do the Daniel Bryan one, because that was...
Alright, so Daniel Bryan came back.
That's the one, actually,
with some new ring gear, which looked pretty cool.
It was alright.
Daniel Bryan did not miss a beat. Did pretty well. Of course, in the beginning of the match, they took him out.
I thought he legitimately got concussed.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of us did.
And
Shane McMahon took the bulk of this. I really think they're kind of afraid to
I think he got a hernia.
Yeah. He had a hernia.
I think he still had...
he still did.
I think after that match, it
definitely got ruptured. Yep. Worse.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they let him take the bulk of this beating because I think they're still afraid to let Daniel Bryan wrestle.
And Daniel Bryan did not miss a fucking beat. This man here really outdone himself.
Yeah. And he looks like, and especially with two guys he's worked with before in the past, they know what to do with him. They knew how to protect him if anything went wrong. Because I doubt they would actually seriously want to see him get hurt.
I doubt that he wouldn't get concussed, though.
Of course, early on in the match, too, they did the powerbomb on him on the apron, which I don't like.
Thought he was concussed.
I really don't like that. That really bothers me, that hurts me.
No, that's the whole point. The hardest part of the ring is not the ring in itself; it's the outer.
Because that has the metal with it.
Yeah.
That hurt. I mean, it looked like he bashed his head.
That's the whole point.
And
theatrics.
Of course, I know. And also, of course, with the thing that I found out that apparently they're giving him impact testing after every match or anything he does that involves him actually physically getting moved, so that's actually a good thing. Of course, Daniel Bryan does his whole thing. Yes, kicks.
Yo, I legit forgot how good Daniel Bryan really was in that ring.
Those sounds of those kicks, though. Damn.
He made Sami Zayn tap out.
Yeah.
That was just it. There's no way to describe this match than just watch it.
And then, just go on. Just
watch that match.
And then you have Shane McMahon coming in the ring. Of course, in the back of his thing, it said yes with the money symbol.
Yes.
That was cool.
He got beat up and tossed right in front of his kids and his wife and his mother. That's hilarious.
That coast to coast was crazy.
Yo, I fucking thought
Sami Zayn tied up on the ropes, parentheses, on the corner. That coast to coast. I don't think we've ever seen that.
I thought he fucking died.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Fucking.
I want to try that.
Kicked him right in the fucking mush. I was like, alright, so he's dead. It's apparent. There's no way. He's dead. He's fucking dead.
Thank God for this match because these two guys would end up in the pre-show, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They were going to go in the Battle Royal.
To be honest with you, I would have wanted them in the Battle Royal more than I would want them in this match because storyline-wise, now they're going to get kicked off. They're getting fired off of SmackDown. Where are they going to go?
Back to Raw.
I don't want them on Raw. As great as they were on Raw, I don't want them on Raw.
Well, that's where they're going to go. Or they're actually legitimately fired.
No, I don't think so.
Go back to NXT. No, okay. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. They're doing so great on NXT. Anyway, the next match, the Raw Tag Team title match, it starts off with Cesaro, Sheamus, The Bar, coming out on a Mardi Gras Day float, throwing beads, being all happy. Then they do their entrance, which is stupid. What the hell? We're seeing both of them. It's not like... Anyway, whatever. They go to the ring. Braun Strowman comes out.
Braun Strowman is a dick to objects.
Came out, went through the thing.
No.
The little Mardi Gras.
Hold on. Braun Strowman. You're not understanding. Braun Strowman is a dick to animate objects.
All the little Mardi Gras characters flee out the thing. He grabs the float, pushes it off the stage.
Not grabs it. He chucked the fucking...
Yeah, chuck it. He pushed it.
No, he chucked the fucking shit off the stage. What? You're not a human.
Yeah, he's Braun Strowman. He's the monster. He's Braun! Anyway, everyone's wondering who his tag team partner is going to be.
I thought it was going to be No Way Jose.
I honestly... Okay, let's get into this. He says it's one of you. He points out to the crowd. I didn't see that coming.
I honestly... No, because... No, wait.
Okay, yeah. At one point, he's walking through the crowd. He walks to the WWE first. You see in the background, big dude in afro. It was No Way Jose.
I thought he was going to be his tag team partner.
That would have been great.
That would have been awesome.
It would have gave him something to do, unlike the shit he's doing in NXT, which is nothing.
Well, I mean, now he's on Raw.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Spoiler
alert, he's on Raw. Anyway, he goes out, he points at a kid, which honestly, at first I thought it was a girl. It wasn't. It was a 10-year-old boy
I thought it was a girl,
Nicholas.
Too. I thought it was a girl. I was like, oh my god, you picked out a girl out of all
So people. He brings the little kid into the ring. This is fucking great. This is fucking hilarious. Beautiful, illegal as hell, not...
There's child labor laws against type of shit like this.
And and also, WWE does not allow anybody to perform in the ring who's not of age.
Well,
but
technically...
I also thought he was a Make-A-Wish kid.
Technically,
I tried looking up online if he was a Make-A-Wish kid. He wasn't. He was just a normal kid.
No, technically he could have been in the ring.
But not physically doing something. Though.
Yeah, that's why when he tagged him in,
all right,
he didn't do
getting
anything.
into this, he's like this. You stand in the corner, I'll do it. The kid looks terrified. The kid looks petrified.
That kid is like all right. When you first saw a fist fight in school, right? You were like, all right, it's entertaining, and then you see the blood, and now you're just mortified.
But the kid knew what wrestling was.
No. The kid knew what wrestling was because he watches on TV. The kid never stepped in a fucking ring.
Yeah, it
was mortifying.
Then he tags in. Braun Strowman tags him in. What the hell? He comes in. Cesaro looks like he's about to eat him. Cesaro gives that look like he's about to freaking give him neutralizers left and right.
I thought there was going to be like a kick, followed by another kick, and a big boot. Yes. No, to the kid.
No!
I thought that was going to be a thing.
That's how you get Cesaro sued.
Cesaro looked at that kid.
He looks like he was going to kill him. He tags right out. He was terrified.
Oh my god. That kid sold the story though.
And then, Braun Strowman goes back in, handles everything. I think he pins Sheamus. Well, was it Sheamus or Cesaro? I think it was Sheamus. They became tag team champions. I give them credit. I'm pretty sure it was planned out beforehand. The graphic had his name. Braun Strowman and Nicholas. That's going to go down in history now as
he's the first ever 10-year-old champion.
In WWE history.
He's the youngest tag team champion.
He's
the youngest champion, period, in the WWE history.
To give a spoiler, because I want to mention this, because I did see it on TV, to Raw. So, spoilers, if you don't want to hear this, please jump ahead. They were backstage in a segment. I honestly thought it was going to be more like Kurt Angle going up to Braun like, are you freaking stupid? This legally can't happen. I'm stripping you the titles. No, Braun Strowman relinquished the titles because of Nicholas's age. He said he's still in school. He can't wrestle. He has to focus on his studies and being his kid. He said once he's done with school, we're coming back for these titles. The kid screams. Get these hands! That is the most adorable thing in the world. I kind of hope in the summer, somehow they bring this kid back. For one thing. Just one little thing.
See,
something.
What the story I got, and this is a spoiler as well. They tested him, and you're gonna find this hilarious. They tested him, and they found traces of Flintstone gummy bears in his system.
Flintstone's vitamins in his system.
Oh my god!
He's suspended for 30 days.
Suspended.
Bad Nicholas. There's a joke thing online too where there's a note where somebody wrote up, "Please excuse Nicholas from class on Monday because he just won the Raw Tag Team titles and is going to his first photo shoot the next day and appearing on TV with his tag team partner Braun Strowman."
That's hilarious.
Sincerely yours, the WWE and Braun Strowman. I really hope they give him a note.
I really hope that he got a big ass. He's the first ever 10-year-old child.
He better have gotten a replica.
He's gonna get a big ass fat ass check.
Yeah, he's gotta get something.
Oh my god!
I get it, like yeah, you're a kid, but come on, Nicholas, demand that money. Go to Vince McMahon's office. Demand that money. Come on.
He might even get guaranteed a contract.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe if he still really likes wrestling when he's 18, they'll sign him. How funny would that be? He's like, I actually won a title.
I had no training at all.
No training at all. But you know what my partner was? Braun Strowman.
There you go.
That was great. Anyway, last match of the night. Well, anyway, let's just get to this really fast. The W Hall of Fame guys came out. That was pretty cool. At some point during the show, I don't remember where.
I thought Jeff Jarrett was going to nail Elias in the head with that.
Honestly, yeah, no. Originally, there was supposed to be a second one with Jeff Jarrett and Elias.
Oh,
but that got canceled.
Why?
Because they did think it was going to be good.
No, it would have been perfect.
But then again, it's kind of favoritism if you just use one guy from the Hall of Fame.
It's not favoritism. Goldberg had his whole entire theme song entrance.
All of them do.
No, they didn't.
Event, last year, Kurt Angle did. He did.
The headliners get them.
Yeah, the headliners do.
Yeah.
Them, congratulations to all of them. Mark Henry, the Dudley Boys, Hillbilly Jim, Ivory, Jeff Jarrett.
Ivory is 50-something years old, and she can still get it.
And, of course, Goldberg. Honestly, I liked all their speeches.
I had a whole 5-knuckle shuffle that I had to make
Shut up. Anyway, let's get on. Wow, this video is going to be long as hell. Anyway, let's get on to the final match.
The cancer of the show.
Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title.
No. It's Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar!
I don't like the fact that Paul Heyman was so mean to JoJo.
What did he do to JoJo?
He was just like, give me the mic, damn it.
That was actually hilarious.
That was mean.
That was hilarious.
That was mean. JoJo didn't deserve that.
No, that
She tries her best. She tries her best. Anyway, of course, Dana White probably was in the audience having a field day. Of course, the ending.
God.
Let's just get through as fast. You know how these matches go. Finishers, signature, finisher, signature.
No, we need to tell the story from.
No, we don't need to tell the story properly. You're playing a game on your phone.
This is Revolution Wrestling.
Please get off of me. We're doing a review.
I am listening to the review. Go ahead.
I honestly don't like this. I don't like Brock Lesnar. You want to take over this? Because I'll bury Brock Lesnar. I will make him hate me. I will tweet this out to him. And make him.
And that's how you get those hands.
I don't care. I'll take the beating from Lesnar. Guess what? I'll sue his ass. He can't sue me for freedom of speech. I'll get that money.
Alright, so going on to this big match, right? Roman Reigns with the fireworks and everything.
Why did this match get more time than Undertaker? Why?
Would you stop your bitching? Roman Reigns came out, and honestly, I read reports from last year's WrestleMania that he was supposed to win this year. So
that was the build from last year. The next night.
Yes, the ending of this match surprised the shit out of even me.
Out of everybody.
Brock Lesnar was rumored to go to the UFC. That's another thing we're gonna get into.
Yeah.
So Brock Lesnar comes out. They have this entire. I'm talking about this Roman Reigns. I will give Roman Reigns a little bit of credit.
Well, that's a first.
A little bit of credit, not a lot, because everything else was bad. He came out the gates like as if he wanted to fight, and it looked like he was really.
I feel like
laying them fits.
Those promos that he did on
Those were
on
real.
Raw. Those were all work shoots. Because honestly, I feel like he does actually care about wrestling, and it seems like he does.
He does, but it's only a problem because we're being force fed. He's like the Lex Luger.
Would you like Roman Reigns if he wasn't force fed to us? If he was just like say like a mid carder or working his way up?
No.
Really?
The theme song needs to change. The gimmick needs to change. He needs to be a heel.
I think he'd work.
Look at Lex Luger.
I honestly thought. Okay, getting onto this before. I honestly thought my opinion on the match. I thought Paul Heyman was going to screw Brock Lesnar over.
That was another rumor that was deep.
And he was going to be like Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is the equal or equivalent to Lex Luger. Roman Reigns got buried. That match, after a while, it got boring. The spears, the fuck.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I guess it's also
punches.
Brock Lesnar. He apparently he has a lot to say in his matches, and this showed. This showed heavily.
The man took off his gloves.
And then pounded.
Really gave it to Roman.
And people kept saying, I honestly thought he did like cut himself because the way I thought it was coming from his hairline.
No.
If you look at it, it looks like it's pouring out of his hairline.
It is pouring from his hairline, but that would take too long for him to do.
Yeah, especially getting that much and that deep.
Fucking
Crimson Mask. The Crimson Mask.
I'm surprised they didn't gray out the fucking shit.
No, that was actually incredible.
I'm like,
then you see blood. Of course, he tries wiping it off.
Oh yeah, that shit bled. I thought at one point I was like, "Yo, this looks like water," but then no, it's real blood.
Well, also the fact that in his face, that on his hair, he has a lot of water too, so I copied it that much. That's what made it look worse.
Fucking hell.
Of course, Brock Lesnar at 5'10" with blood all over him. He probably has to go get some tests done now. He retains. He retains the Universal title. He's held it now for, at that point in time, 370 now 2 days.
Brock Lesnar is the longest reigning...
Third longest reigning champion in WWE history. Heavyweight champion. It's Bruno Sammartino, I think, CM Punk, and now Brock Lesnar.
My thing is, with this match, they did not need to boost and stroke Brock Lesnar's ego more than it already is.
Well, again, I think they got scared with the fact that him hanging out with Dana White and they want him to stay, so they probably gave him full control over this, and Roman Reigns probably had no say, which sucks. Because again, the only good thing...
But the WWE act like as if they need Brock Lesnar.
They don't need Brock Lesnar. In fact, actually, apparently, even with Brock Lesnar, their sales aren't that good. Still.
I mean, they're shit to begin with. I can see why. It's not... Vince McMahon, listen to me and listen to me good.
Which he's probably not.
Probably not, but if you tweet it to him, maybe he'll listen.
Fire Kevin Dunn.
No, not fire Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn actually saves wrestling.
He's the reason why
No, he's not...
Kevin Dunn's not even a fucking wrestling fan? He's a sports fan.
Of course. But that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is get this mindset of you need a big guy and a big name star to get your product over. You gotta take the product from the indie scenes that already built their name, make good gimmicks for them, and have them get good push. And your products will sell off the
And try to trust some of your guys that you already have there who's been busting their ass.
Facts.
Because honestly, I think the Nakamura match could have gone last.
It should have, actually.
Thank you.
It should have.
Because that was my whole thing about this. That needed to go last. That was the Undertaker thing. I would have liked the Undertaker thing a little more if it went last, even for as long as it was.
Yup.
Seriously.
I'm just upset.
You don't need big-name guys like this to come back and boost your ratings. Yes, it does boost your ratings. Yes, it gives you more money. Congratulations. You're already a freaking billionaire and you own so much crap. You don't need more.
You don't need Brock Lesnar to sell your product. You can sell... Look at Rusev. You have Rusev. Who just says a stupid-ass catchphrase.
That one of your probably low-level writers gave to him.
And he is selling merch off the fucking road.
I think it's almost close to 100,000 shit now. They're selling so much of it.
Look at, who else?
Elias.
He's
very over. Of course,
getting over.
He's getting over, but you guys bury him a lot. Of course, a lot of people expected him to be Braun's tag team partner. I did. Of course, a lot of people expected him to wrestle John Cena, which he kind of did.
I didn't think that either.
Anyway,
I thought Rey Mysterio was going to be actually coming back to help Braun Strowman.
that was also a rumor. He's rumored that he was at the WWE hotels.
Huh?
So, that's a thing.
Probably overslept.
Maybe. That was probably a thing. Anyway, you got guys like him. You got so many great talent even in the freaking Battle Royal that you had.
Some of these talents that shouldn't be over, and I think they're stupid, and their gimmick is stupid. They're over.
Zack Ryder. He's been in the WWE for, what, 10 years?
Oh, my God. This fucking guy. Give this man...
something!
No, fuck that. Give this man a good title run. Give him a good United States or Intercontinental.
He deserves a redemption with the Intercontinental title.
No, the United States Championship too.
No, but the IC title, he only had it for a day. Then Miz took it off him.
But the US title, you saw his title run for that?
Yeah.
That shit was a mockery.
Yeah, and then he got beat up.
I'd rather lose the title in one day than have a whole entire run of a mockery.
Baron Corbin, he's very good.
Oh, no. Keep him where he's at.
I mean, he's also balding.
He's fucking terrible. I hate that guy.
Who else in the battle? Ty Dillinger. He's very good.
Bring him on TV. Why is he not on TV?
Why
are you burying Dolph Ziggler?
Dolph Ziggler, very good.
Fucking phenomenal. He out-wrestles a lot of... Even your top golden boy, John Cena, he out-wrestles him.
Yeah.
Why are you
They do very good matches together, though.
Yes. And they have also really legitimate heat.
Yeah, they really don't like each other.
They really hate each other.
Who else? There's...
You push the Miz, which is great. So that means you have some kind of incentive to push wrestlers.
Yeah.
Finn Balor. Finn Balor.
They're doing something with them.
No. If they did what they were planning to do to Royal Rumble, that would have been perfect.
Samoa Joe.
But
he gets hurt. He's been getting hurt a lot. He's supposedly coming back and was supposedly supposed to be Roman Reigns' first opponent with the Universal title.
That would have been perfect.
Big Cass, he's 50-50, but...
I don't like Big Cass.
I like
Change
Big
his gimmick. They're
probably going to do something with him. But again, he has a thick New York accent. That's hard to hide. And you know that for a fact.
Fuck that. Keep it New York accent. Why hide it? Why hide it?
Embrace it more. No, please don't embrace it more.
Well, another thing is, the women wrestling. Look at Emma. And I mean, look at her. She's in Ring of Honor now. She's doing fantabulous. Had you pushed her months before, instead of releasing her, she would have been great for women wrestling. Yeah. Women wrestling is now a joke.
It's slowly building something.
It's not as good as it was, but Paige, Emma, AJ Lee, they're the reason why wrestling is good for women.
They were in an era where, honestly, WWE didn't see women's wrestling as serious.
No,
if they were
women's wrestling was like, all right, the bathroom break is on. Let's go to the bathroom and take a break.
Now people actually watch it.
Now they watch it, but it's like
if they were to take it from that moment in time to now, I think it would be perfect.
But they still buried Emma.
Yeah.
They buried a lot of... That's my problem with Vince McMahon, and this is why I don't watch your product.
Yeah.
Stop burying your talent.
All right. Overall, WrestleMania, at that line, what do you think of it?
Trash. I still hated it.
Rating-wise, 1 to 10?
1 to 10? I would say 4.5.
Really?
4.5.
I'd give it a 7.
I can't give it a 7. I can't, because there were so many WrestleMania 20, I think it was not 5.
I know, there were a lot of better WrestleManias.
21 was really great.
Little quick note, next year's WrestleMania is going to be held in this beautiful city that we are in right now, New York. It is actually being held at, I think, MetLife Stadium, from the graphic I saw.
I hope it's not. I hope it's going to the Madison Square Garden.
No, it's not big. It's not. Tilts aren't big enough.
No, I think it's the Barclays they're going to.
I really don't want it to, because it's not big enough. And also, Brooklyn's already congested enough. Can you imagine?
So what?
That would suck. Are you kidding me?
So what? Just reserve your ticket now.
Honestly, I want to go, and apparently my dad said he wants to go too. My family all wants to go, so that's something I'm going to try to do.
I'm planning on going and taking some of the ERW guys with us.
Alright guys, so that's been my review of WrestleMania 34.
WrestleMania 34. I hope 30. I give it to 37. If they can't do anything with 37, I give up WWE altogether.
I'm surprised there wasn't really any surprise people coming in. But then again, they gotta save all that for the Raw after Mania.
Yep.
Which they did. I might actually do something about that the Raw because I still have to go home and actually watch it because I pre-taped it. But I taped it because right now it's happening right now as we speak, and we're just getting little glimpses of it from online.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to ruin it for you
Yeah,
guys.
we already said a couple things, but
And I don't know if it's gonna be edited out or not.
yeah, no, they're not. But I said spoilers before it anyway. Anyway, guys, this has been my WrestleMania 34 review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys were happy with the ending. I was happy with some parts of it, and
I know Dana White was smiling.
Dana White was very happy, except with the Brock Lesnar thing. Probably. He's like, David, I want my boyfriend back.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Anyway, guys, hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.